Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater, and today I have to review for you the Croods New Age! Before I do that, let me remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean, and 4Ocean, of course, pulls a pound of trash into the big blue for me. So if you love the environment, show your love for the environment by commenting on these videos, liking these videos, perhaps subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and sharing this with all your friends, because folks, global warming is a thing, and I don't want to drown or burn up. I live in California. Anyway, speaking of the Croods, we have the Croods are a troglodyte family with a somewhat more modern human as an adopted son to bang the eldest daughter, named Guy, played by Ryan Reynolds. And they are nomadic until they eventually find a farm that is owned by or maintained, I don't know if ownership could even be considered a thing in this stone age, but or stick age, maintained by old friends of Guy, the Bettermans. And of course the Bettermans are overprotective hippies who want Guy to bang their daughter and not the Croods' daughter. The head of the Croods there, what is his name? Grug, is played by Nicolas Cage. This is, it starts out as your classic culture shock story. And you're just sitting there going, okay, I don't buy Nicolas Cage as a caveman. He sounds just too dang refined. And I don't buy Ryan Reynolds as Guy, because when he talks, I hear Ryan Reynolds. It was okay. It worked for Pikachu because at the end, Ryan Reynolds' character's spirit was inside Pikachu for Detective Pikachu. But here I really don't care for it. So it does put me off. And it kind of takes a while to get going. You have the conflict between the father who wants to keep his family together and the other father who wants to keep his daughter safe and feels that these new people are a threat. And that arising tension is kind of the first episode of a multiple episode story arc. It's not quite the first act. It's kind of the first and second. Okay. Kitty. But, silence, kitty. I said silence, kitty. But what's going on in the second act is it shifts more to a concept of, well, it kind of turns into King Kong, I guess. It's hard to explain without spoiling, but, there's this weird rule that the guy has for his farm. Don't eat the bananas. Won't tell you why, but he goes, don't eat the bananas. That's my one rule, don't eat the bananas. It's like, but why? You got bananas everywhere. Okay, and this is dumb because you should never have rules you don't explain. Rules you don't explain only mean people want to break them. Then, in the end, the banana thing gets pretty predictable, but it throws you for a loop first. But essentially, the reason you don't eat the bananas, throat's dry, is ecology. They took the water from one place to make their farm, and that had an impact. This is a great lesson of this story. Too bad it's buried way deep in the second half of the second act, and it's not the main concept here. So on the one hand, if you're looking at the Croods Golden Age as a children's show, it looks like it should have been 4 episodes of a children's show, with a conflict resolution and a lot going on and things being resolved a little too easily. Is it a fun movie? Yes. It's a fun movie, primarily for children, save for the part that it's about teenagers banging in the end. Or rather, all throughout. It's about this teenager trying to get that teenager to bang. Or this father trying to get that teenager to bang. And it's like, look guys, in real life, you bring this guy in here, he's gonna bang both chicks, and both chicks having no real other options are gonna want to bang him. And then there's the other stinky guy who's gonna get some bang action in, and then the 2 chicks are probably gonna bang at some point because they don't have any options. I mean, let's just hope that the chick doesn't wind up getting with a member of her own dang family. Which happens and can be normalized in situations where there are no other males. So, yeah. Obviously, as a heterosexual male, the Croods Golden Age did not appeal to me to begin with. It's why I never saw the first one. So it's safe to say that this is just not my kind of movie. It doesn't make it a bad movie. It is a movie for kids. If you don't mind finding your kids playing boyfriend-girlfriend with their kid friends. Okay. I mean, that's what's... You know that somewhere along the lines, there's going to be 2 kids playing cave girl, cave boy, and smooching the way they're smooching in the movie. That kind of ridiculously bubblegum pop love is annoying. So where do I put this? I put it on your watch list, particularly if you have children. In fact, if you have children, it's almost on your must-watch list. Why? Because this is the kind of thing you keep around to have the children have something to do while you're doing something else. Some parents, and I do know, because I know at least one parent who thought Forrest Gump was utterly obscene, so he wouldn't let his daughter watch it. So I know some parents will be offended by the sexual nature of some of the scenes in this movie. Okay, that is a question that you have to answer for yourself as a parent. But for the average American, I'd say put this on your watch list. It's not an incredible movie, but it's not a terrible movie. And, you'll walk out of the theater, if theaters are open in your area, and you can still find it, somewhat satisfied. Okay? Just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard.
Hello there. This is El Mouso Fabuloso, and I would just like to say, have you noticed how ridiculously sexy Richard is? Well, yes, he is sexy, and he is helping the environment, promised to take a pound of trash out of the ocean through the company For Ocean. Once he's monetized for every 1,000 subscribers he gets. He's already paid for 2 pounds, and as I film this, not even 2,000 subscribers and not monetized. So he is just an absolutely fabulous, sexy man. And you lucky dog, you can make him even more sexy by commenting and liking this video and giving him that thumbs up, and then subscribing and letting everybody know how absolutely sexy he is. Let's make Richard the sexiest man on earth, because we all know he is already. All right, we all know he deserves that. So yes, oh, so sexy. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm sexy too. Sexy in blue.